Let's go, baby.
Oh.
Let's fucking go. We're back. Sammy's wet. Episode 5. Always right besides when we're wrong. I'm your host, LucaLocks. As you guys can tell, the boys are back.
How we feeling?
Great. I mean, two weeks, and we haven't had the combined. We haven't given out a losing week. So, that's
Where'd you go, Sam? Did you split?
I think I went 3-2. Yeah,
I believe you. Tommy went 2-2-1.
Yep. No, I went 4-1. God, why don't we know this before we start?
I'm pretty sure you didn't, but maybe.
We know you're above 500, so we'll take that.
I was above 500. That's all that matters.
Well, that's your own thing. I went 4-2. Had a pretty decent week. Felt good. Now I'm back to 500. Feels great. Feels great to be back to 500. Not covering the VIG, but it doesn't matter. We're going to jump right in. You guys might be knowing John's not here once again. We're going to do a 4-person podcast this week. We're going to give John a chance to come back on, show him some love. You know, he was one of the original people, but Tom's been killing it. Tom's been bringing some content, and John decided to go to poker night instead. So, fuck him.
Well,
I went 3-1-1. 3-1-1. My Bills pick pushed. It was a push. Thank you. I just had to confirm. Okay, but yeah, let's get into this week because this week I'm going 5-0.
I started out then 5-0, boy.
Start off then, might as well.
All right, yeah, I'll start us right off. Okay, this is kind of back to, I don't know, for the past 2 seasons. If you guys are avid watchers, it's my favorite picks to do, and there hasn't been a spot really this year where I could do these types of picks, and there's actually 3 this week, and but I'm going to start off with my most favorite one, and that's going to be Packers first half -4.5. Okay. I love the big spread first halves. I think you get great value. Usually these hot teams like to come out early and just try to kill them right away, so then they can just kind of coast through the rest of the game. Packers -4.5 first half against the Giants. Giants are banged up at QB. Giants, their one road game, their first half score, they didn't score. It was 13-0 at half. They didn't score in the first half on the road. And then besides last week where they scored 14, those first 3 games, they combined for 9 points in the first half. They just don't come out strong. And especially with not their fucked up QB situation. Yeah, I just think the Packers like 4.5. You kidding me? You shitting me? I think easy 2 field goals, but like, man, yeah, that's a no-brainer. No-brainer to me. Lock it in. First half Packers.
I like that. I like that pick a lot. I'm going to let you ride on your own, though, because you do well in those first halves. I don't want to Luka mush you. But, Tom, step right up if you're feeling confident enough, brother.
I like all the points Sam made. But my first pick, I'm going to go with the biggest spread. It's Bills -14. They're at home versus Steelers, and I just think it's a terrible spot for Kenny Pickett's first game. Josh Allen as a double-digit favorite is 5-1 at the spread, and I just feel like with the tough schedule they've had of 2 road games with the Dolphins and the Ravens, come back home, take care of business, and this is actually the biggest spread, I'm pretty sure, or underdog the Steelers have ever been. 14 points. I don't think they've ever been higher than that. And Bills, this is a perfect position just to dominate, take care of business. And 14, I'll take it.
Holy beast. Add it to my card. I'm putting Bills -14. They call me Luca double digit for a reason. I always chase these games. There ain't a lot of sharps out there that will touch a double digit game ever, especially for the favorite. I do it. I usually lose. This week I'm winning. You know why? Tommy's right. The biggest spread the Steelers have ever had is 13.5. I'm believing this is going to close at 14, maybe even higher. But guess what? Last year, they came in at 11.5 spread against the Chiefs. They lost 42-21. Last year, they were better than they were this year. I think the Bills, I know Tommy agrees with me, they're going to fucking wipe them. The Bills, we talk about this. They don't win the close games. They won one last week. Doesn't matter because this is one of the games they blow them up by 20. This is not a 7-point game. This is not a 2-score game. This is a 21, 24, 27-point game.
We talked about that knockout punch, and I mean, this is a perfect opportunity with a rookie quarterback first career start, on the road. So I like the Bills here.
Yeah,
And it's tough. Tomlin kind of fucked him, dude. I love when Tomlin did that because like they weren't down 1,000,000 points. It wasn't like Mitch, get the fuck out of here. What were they down 3? I think it was like 6-9 or something.
I mean,
Yeah.
having the Steelers -3 kind of hurt last week, but
I'm just saying though, he put him in like a good spot. Yeah, it didn't turn out well for them, but like I loved it when he put him in. But it sucks because like I almost wish they waited until after the Bills game. Like he's gonna get eaten alive.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw some action on that game because that's a part of my my favorite picks. So yeah, I'm taking Bills first half here -7.5. That was on my card. I think we're all riding Bills, and for the same reasons. I mean, holy, this sun is right in my eyes.
Yeah, and your fucking quality
Dude,
is worse than mine.
he scored two rushing touchdowns, I think.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, I might lose connection here, but I think he had 2 rushing touchdowns.
He did.
Like you guys, Bills first half,
no.
they're gonna kill him. They're gonna kill him. I bet. I wish I could look up because you said Tom there. He's 5-1 against double-digit spreads. And see.
Uh-oh.
My.
All right, great point, Sam.
Turn
So-
off your phone Wi-Fi. We're gonna get you back in this shit. We lost the last half of what you said, but we're gonna move on to Tom's second pick. We're gonna keep it cruising. You're gonna
Yep.
be back. I have faith. You're still frozen. You're gonna be back though.
All right, this is my second pick, and honestly, I think that we're all going to agree on this one too. I'm taking the Jets -3. Sorry, whoa, Dolphins -3 against the Jets.
Oh, whoa.
Taking that. Oh, slow down that. You know why? It's Teddy Bridgewater. Hashtag Teddy covers. 24. and
Teddy
6.
Big Dick.
Teddy Big Dick as well. 24-6 career at the spread on the road. Come on. He's the perfect backup in this position, this offense, and this offensive scheme. All you got to do is just give it 5 to 10 yards, give it to Waddle, give it to Tyreek. They're going to make plays. I love betting against the Jets, and honestly, they killed me last week with the Steelers, and they killed me with the Browns as well in week 2. So I'm a little nervous with this pick, but with Dolphins, it's just you can't bet against Teddy in my eyes just throughout the history of him being a backup coming in. Starter gets hurt. We've seen a story too many times. I'll take the 3 points.
I wanted so much, but am I really gonna have the same pick as you twice? Like
This was the one I said before.
I
think we're gonna all agree on, but I could be wrong.
No, I agree. I really do, and I knew you said this before, and that's the first thing that came to my head. And Sam knows this. I rode Teddy so much last year and the year before. Like I literally was just like, okay, take the schlong out, slap it on the fucking table. Like, let's
why not
fucking
this
go,
year?
Teddy. Because I just like I'm not saying that you're gonna like lose every pick this week. That's not what I mean at all. My camera's fucked per usual. I just it's tough, dude. 75% of the bets are on the Dolphins. The Dolphins are one of the most betted teams to start. You know what? Fuck it. I'll ride, Tommy. You know what? Faith, I'm a rider. I'm a rider, okay? I'm coming in your hole, okay? I'm coming in your hole this week. We're
We're
gonna
riding.
both battle it out, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Dolphins
I like
-3. I mean, Teddy Bridgewater is 42, 20, and 1 all time against the spread. My goodness. He's
Can I
top
ask you
5
guys-
in QBs ever against the spread.
Can I ask you guys, is this more of a bet on Teddy Bridgewater or against the Jets and Zach Wilson?
I'm
I'm a kind of a Jets stan.
Honestly, the only thing I'm scared about this bet is just a division game favor on the road. That does scare me a little bit. I usually take the underdog if they're at home for a division game, but a lot of it's Teddy. A lot of it's I don't like betting the Jets and Zach Wilson. I'm just gonna roll the Dolphins.
Sam, I said this before, and John looked at me funny about while we've gone over the fact that I fucking said, the Jets are gonna win. I had them outright. Let's remember, acting like it's too finer. Had them outright. Okay, gave them plus on the fucking on the board. Had them win outright. Won some money that week. They're coming off a loss. I think they're gonna be playing not only for the city of Miami, but for Tua. to a non-stand up. I'm kidding because I've been so against Tua my whole life. So I seriously think that Teddy steps up this week. And like Tom said, I mean, the weapons that Teddy has, he did not have them on the Saints at all. And he covered a decent amount last year. I just
Yeah.
think he has a good chance to be able to show something. And I think they squeak out a couple of these wins. Like they got the Jets, then they got the Vikings. I think it's easy money from that. Someone's
Yeah.
echoing.
Yeah, I don't know who's echoing, but I heard that too. Either way, I think that's a sharp pick, dudes. That's a sharp pick, but
We look for.
I don't know. I
Public pick.
Yeah. Okay. Anyways, my next pick is gonna be it's gonna be the Bucks first half. This is my last first half. Did you get my last one?
Jesus, he's
Did you-
fucking going 3 first half picks. Holy fuck.
three
Sammy
first
first half is back.
Um, did you get my last one, Bills first half? I know I lagged out.
Yeah,
so-
we had you. We just didn't hear your whatever you said at the end.
Okay. Regardless, I'm taking first half -6, I believe. Yeah, I just think Falcons. I love the Falcons. They're 4-0 against the spread this year too, and I've been telling them a lot. And I just Brady, the whole divorce thing. I think he's gonna come ready to play right out the gates. I mean, I think it could go either way. He could be so shook that he does horrible, and like it's just like a snowball effect where he's already doing bad, and then this divorce thing happens, blah blah blah, and it just gets worse and worse and worse. But I think he's too good for that. I think he's gonna come back, bounce back game for Brady. And yeah, the Falcons, like I said, aren't too great against the spread. I think their only away game first half, they was like 21-3 against the Rams. They were down. Yeah, they're not too good against the spread the first half. So I'm gonna take the Bucks first half -6. I
Okay.
believe.
Okay. Tommy, let me jump in front of you, if you don't mind. Same game for me. Same game, same game. Brady is he's officially divorced. It's a sad day. Everyone's saying Cole Beasley. No, that's not it. Like Hobbs said on the air today on PM Jab, she's definitely gonna be fucking like some guy that owns like 19 Bugattis. Okay,
I
not
don't
Cole
think-
Beasley.
I don't think she's currently fucking someone. Maybe she
No,
is.
but I'm just saying whatever. Regardless, you might not be wrong with your pick, Sam, but because you said you were talking first half stats, but the Falcons are 4-0 against the spread this year.
I did say that.
But yeah, first half.
you
So
can use
their
your
first
ears
half
more.
might be no. But I'm saying that their first half is probably different. I guess they've had great second halves because they've covered every game. My point
Yeah,
is,
yeah.
they've never started a season 5-0 against the spread. Bucks -9. I don't think this is the year that they cover 5-0 first 5 games. There's only 3 other teams that fit that trend. Their record going into a 4-0 covering the spread, 1 and 2. 2 of them have been recent. One's from like fucking 1950. That was the win. I'm gonna side with the Bucks here, -9. I think they had to bounce back. The Bucks are always due for especially with Brady there the past year. They've always been due for like a nice little blowout after like 3 games because Brady doesn't start out good. That 4, 5, 6, he usually has a blowout. I think this could be it. I'm gonna take Bucks -9.
I like it.
And then I'll go and say that was actually my third pick. So you hit all the
Nice,
points.
let's go. Fuck yeah.
You guys hit all the points that I only really have to say much. And the only thing I will say is like, yeah, it's definitely a regression spot for the Falcons. Like 4-0 at the spread. They were the worst betting team ever, like over the years. And 5-0, I can't see it. And with the Bucks, it's a perfect spot for them to win. So riding as well. And I had another pick as well. So I'm going 6 picks this week.
Ooh, yeah. Also, like they just, I mean, Tampa's isn't they? Are they fucked up or is Tampa not fucked up? That
Right,
either way, the state of Florida is fucked up from that hurricane, so he's fighting for Florida.
Mhm. And you know what?
We're in the fucking trenches this week, Tommy. We live or die together.
We are in sync.
We literally live or die together, and I love it, but at the same time, I hate it. I hate it. But I love it if we go 3-0, but I hate it.
How about this?
Oh.
Let Sam go with his pick, and I'll go after him to see if we're in sync as well.
Okay. My next pick
No
is,
shot you will be, but yeah.
I don't know, maybe. Okay, this pick is it's a unique pick. So Paul Pierce was when he was stabbed and he was fucked up before the season. People were like, "Oh, I don't even is he gonna play 11 times? My man not even play." This dude's like, "Fuck all that shit." Played 82 games, and guess what happened that first game back that he played? Game one, they smoked him. They won right out the gates. Paul Pierce coming out hot. Everyone's like, "Oh, you're not gonna play." Guess what? Brian Robinson got shot. This man got shot, worse than stabbing, I'd say. So I can give him a little leeway on missing a couple games, but he's playing this season. You shitting me? First game back, give me Commanders. He might even be unlimited, but like this man, I mean, he just got shot. You have to bet the Commanders for him. The fact that he's even playing in this game, I'm taking the Commanders plus 1.5. I think the Titans are such a weird team too. They have 2 great wins recently, but they got absolutely demolished by the Bills and they lost to the shitty ass Giants week 1. I know, but yeah, give me the Commanders. I think they both suck on offense, to be honest, and they both suck on defense. They just both suck. So yeah, give me the Commanders for Brian Robinson.
That's crazy, Sam. That was actually one of my bits.
Let's go.
That was one of my bits. That's on my card. I didn't say the exact same thing, but I was gonna bring up. I wasn't gonna bring up Paul Pierce. That was no. That was a good pull. But I was bringing up the shooting and that they're playing for the man.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna let Tom go. I have to think about this because I'm about to have all my picks. So we all have the same
Bad
picks.
if I bet against them or anything, but I'll go with my next pick. Seattle at Saints. I'm taking Seattle plus 5.5. I don't think Saints are good at all. They're not. They literally could be easily 0-4 if they didn't come back week 1 versus the Falcons, and they haven't proved anything to give 5.5 out, even if they're at home. Like their defense is not bad. It's just you're gonna have to prove something for me to give
kind of bad.
5.5 points at home. And I don't know. I think it's Geno time. Geno looked great last week in the season, and I just feel like the Seattle can keep it going. 5.5, I'll take it.
Best completion percentage and best QBR this year so far.
Yeah, I like that pick a lot. I don't think the Saints are good either.
And Luca, if Saints
They
keep
can't score,
being
though.
bad, they have their pick for the draft next year, so it's looking good right now. 1-3.
They can't score. Isn't Michael Thomas still out? I think, and Kamara or no?
Kamara's gonna play this week.
MT still out?
Winston, not sure if he's playing or is Dalton, but I feel like this line hasn't moved because they don't know if he's playing or not.
Kamara is playing though. I got a report today that he's practicing and is looking like his old self, which is funny to hear. But that's what the report said. Regardless, I'm sprinkling Andy Dalton interception that game. I'm throwing the house on it. If he starts, I am literally throwing my biggest bet of my career on Andy Dalton. This is the truth. I'm throwing my biggest bet on Andy Dalton to throw an interception. I don't care if it's minus 250. It's not going to be. Last week it was minus 115, which was so sus. I bid on it, lost. It's probably going to go to like 155 this week. I would guess minus 155. I'm still going to hammer it. I like that pick a lot. I'm going to segue. I have 2 more picks, so I'm going to end up with 6 this week. I'm surprised no one mentioned this, but I'm going to go down to the Rams in the Cowboys game. Cowboys at the Rams. The spread is currently at 5.5. Cooper Rush is 4-0 against the spread in all 4 of his starts. The only 2 QBs this year that are undefeated in starts is Cooper Rush and Hurts. Only 2 QBs this year because, of course, he didn't start week 1. That's tough. That's tough. That's funny because the Rams did awful last week. They haven't looked like the defending champs at all. For that reason, I'm taking the Rams minus 5.5. I think they blow them out this week. And then Cooper Rush loses this game. It's going to be somewhat close to the end. I think they cover the 5.5, win by 7. Maybe they win by 10, 9, whatever you want to call it. I think then it makes it really hard for them to figure out who's going to start the next week if Dak's back, if he is. I think for that reason, I think that Cooper Rush is going to lose this game. Hopefully the Rams cover. I'm going to take Rams minus 5.5. They haven't played to their team at all.
Yeah.
Like, people are forgetting that. Like, I don't care what people say. Oh, they're fucking fake. They're not going to run it back. I still have the Rams in the Super Bowl. I don't know. I'm gonna take Rams minus 5.5. I think this is an easy one. I don't care if Parsons is on the other side of the field. Doesn't matter. I think Stafford's pissed off. I think they're all fucking pissed. Cooper.
Real quick points about that. I actually had that on my card, and then last second I took it away. But I honestly do like that pick for the fact that Rams look bad versus the Niners, but Shanahan owns McVay like in regular season. Like I'm not sure what it is. I'm pretty sure it's like 0-6 or something like that. And bounce back game, Dallas. They're honestly a little bit overhyped at the moment. I think they've overachieved. They played honestly not great teams. Yeah, they beat the Bengals, but Bengals played the worst game of the season on that game. And Giants, Washington, and I like that pick. I just erased it from my card though, but I will wager it.
Yeah. Do you have one more pick, Tom? You said you did. I think
Yes,
Sam's
I
done,
do.
so we'll go to you and then
No,
back to
I
me.
only did 4. No, I have one more. I have one more.
Okay.
Sam, you go first.
Okay. So this game, well, first of all, Luca, I just wanted to let you know that the Seahawks only have 2 interceptions this year, and it's tied for second worst in the league. But anyways,
What's that
so
to do with anything? Oh, because he's playing against Andy Dalton, dude. All to do is throw in the breadbasket.
I'm just saying.
Jesus
I'm
Christ.
just saying the Seahawks aren't a team that really get a lot of picks.
That's fair. No, I really like the input. I'm going all in.
Okay.
I'm going.
My next pick is I'm gonna go with the Texans +7 over the Jags. I don't know how to feel about this Jags team. I think there's a lot of Trevor Lawrence hype. I do think he has the potential to be a very good quarterback. I think he has all the tools, but I really like this Texans team, and I think they play games tough, they play hard, and I think that their defense is going to be able to put up with the Jags, and I think that's I mean, the Jags are going to eat against bad defenses, but I think anytime they get a little sort of like, I feel like Trevor Lawrence kind of crumbles when things start to go bad, and it just like is a ripple effect with him, and I'm kind of hoping that's what happens in this game, or at least to keep it close. +7 touchdowns, a lot of points in any game. So, and I like what the Texans are doing. Like I said, I mean, I think Davis Mills hasn't been doing too bad, and they always got Brandon Cooks and I think Damian Pierce has really found his role on that team, and I think he's elite. That boy Damian Pierce is elite, and I think if he was on a good team, dude, he would be fucking one of the top backs in the league. I think he could be. I think he's that good. Like, you watch him run, dude, he fucking bulldozes people, and he's fast.
Keep going. I know he's on your fans, but keep going.
No, I love that man. I love that man.
I love that. I love that. I had that down in my notes, not to bet, but just one of these weird things. The Jaguars have been favored just twice since September of 2020. It's a total of 33 games. Week 5 will be their 3rd time overall as a favorite in that span, and all 3 games as a favorite have come against the Texans. All 3 of them. And guess what? The Jaguars have lost both those games by 14 plus points.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Different teams. The Jags are definitely a different team. Let's give them that. But still,
crazy stat.
Still, that's looking good. I love the pick.
Thank you.
All right, I'll go my last pick here. Should have done my first pick, honestly, because I got a prop for this.
Tiger Woods?
It's a visor. Usually, Nick Sirianni wears a visor.
I know this pick.
You're leading with this pick, but so I was driving to work and I was listening to Pat McAfee show from the day before, and they had Nick Sirianni on. And oh man, I wanted to run through a brick wall at 8:15 in the morning. Honestly, listen to that man for 30 minutes. He is the man. The amount of times he mentioned dog, Jalen Hurts, dog, like he just brings all that energy to the team, and they're looking so good. And I just feel like the line was at 6 and it went down to 5, and it kind of scared me. So I'm going with the over. And with the over, I just feel like, remember Sam 2 years ago when we have Jalen Hurts and it was at Arizona's first breakout game and he went off.
Yes.
I have that feeling he's just gonna, put up another amazing performance, and then Kyler, get some garbage time points in the second half. They'll hit the over at 49. So I'm taking the over at 49, and then just for the fact I've been talking so much about the Eagles, I'm gonna take them at -5 too.
I think we have it at -5.5, but
5.5. I'll take 5.5.
yeah,
6,
-5.5.
whatever it is. I want the over. I want the Eagles. Just keep this train going. I think that they're gonna, get this W at Arizona.
Yeah, and
Holy
I think
smokes, Tom.
I think Arizona's finding their offense too, for sure. But it's funny you brought up the coach in a podcast because I brought that up. I think week 1, Lovie Smith was on. I know it seems like I'm in the Texans' dick right now, but Lovie Smith was on Pardon My Take, and like he was being a beast, and I was like, damn, this guy's
Dude.
you want to run through a brick wall too. So I was like, I bet the Texans that week. I think, and I can't remember if they covered or not, but yeah, no, I like
That's
that.
Yeah, they pushed the Colts tie
Yes,
or
yes,
tie.
right
They
there.
won the spread, whatever.
Yeah.
that's crazy. I'm gonna go to my last pick, Tom. Holy shit! I want to start out the fucking the podcast with this, but I decided to go third, so I had to wait for it. But see him wearing the Ravens jersey, but I'm always about those fakes.
Oh no, not again.
I don't know how many jerseys he has. Back to the Eagles.
Back to the.
Oh,
no!
oh no!
Hey! Oh!
What is it? I can't even see. It's blurry.
No,
Oh no, it's blurry.
Cardinals
Cardinals!
plus 5!
Oh no!
Cardinals plus 5.5. The Eagles are the best team in the league. Don't get me wrong at all. Do not get me wrong. But guess what? They're coming back down to earth this week. I really think they are. I'm going to take the Cardinals plus 5.5. You know why? Jake Elliott is looking like he's not going to play. I think this is a field goal game. I think this is a field goal game.
Kicker.
I think this is a field goal game. I'm going to have to take the Cardinals plus 5.5. I'm going to have to go against my own squad. I'm sorry about the blurriness there, but double fake out. My fake outs have been working this year. I'm looking to go 2-0.
The double fake.
Yeah, that got me. That was a good one. But
If only my shit wasn't blurry.
Hope for a high scoring game.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. And I think they
Yeah.
will. I don't like the Cardinals, but it's like another one of those teams where I don't think they've played to what they should be this year. They've had some crazy second half comebacks, and that's what's kept them in it. So it's a little bit scary, but I just feel like, and Tom, it's tough. I talked to Eli about this today. Like 5-0, that would be unreal. But I feel like this is a game that we might just blow up at the end. Like
I just feel like I also just feel like it's like I kind of just want to ride the Philly till they like do me wrong. It's like a team that's just like been covering.
I mean, this is what I always do. So like people get mad at me when I do my bittersweet bets because like I don't bet on the Eagles a lot. Like of course I chose them last week. I had some money on them, but a lot of times will fade my team, and people are like, "What? You faded your own team?" Well, it's like that doesn't mean I'm not cheering. Like I'm gonna cheer for the Eagles the whole game, like literally the whole game, no
It's
matter
like a
what.
cop-out win-win, though. It's like a cop-out win-win.
That's my point. It's like I'm gonna cheer from the whole game, and then at the end of the game, I'm gonna be like, "Oh shit, the Eagles lost. I'm sad. I may be crying. I'm probably 13 beers deep, but guess what? I won me some money. The Eagles win. I'm literally going, holy fuck! I don't even care about the fucking $50, $100 I just lost. The Eagles just won. So that's why I like doing it. And I don't know. I feel weird about this game. I really do. I don't like it.
Yeah, the spread dropping, it's making me feel a little weird as well.
I don't like it, dude. I don't know. Like after last week and our defensive line was so good, it'd just be such an Eagles move to have 0 sacks next week.
The thing is, I mean, they were down 14-0 last game. That last week could have been a week that they, I guess.
But that's why also I was talking to E about that today, is like we've had 2 great second half comebacks this year. This could be the week that it's like tied a half and we have nothing in the second half. I don't know. Like I said, I'm Eagles through and through. Don't get me wrong, but sometimes I got to take out the bias. Last week, I literally was like Eagles, 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 but in the back of my mind, I was like, I don't know. And at halftime, I was like, I'm an idiot, and then they fucking just ate.
Yeah, I don't mind it, but I do see it be a lot of points. Cardinals can definitely bounce back, but let's see. Let's hope.
Yeah.
Fly
It's a
Eagles
pretty
fly.
good shit. I think Tom has like 6 or 7 picks. I have fucking 6 or 7 picks. Sam's got some fucking nice 5 picks. We have a lot of picks together, so we need some fucking. Whatever
Yeah.
happened to the chummy parlay last week?
1-1-1. I had the Ravens at push. Sam had the under for the Packers, Pats. I don't think
And then
that
I had
hit.
the
And then
Eagles.
That did not hit. Okay, let's do one again. I'll put it in right now, bet it, and I'll send the ticket to Luca, and he'll put a picture up of it. So give me your picks right now. I'll lock it in.
Well, I mean,
uh,
I feel like Tom, we have like 3 picks together, so we should choose one of
Right.
those. One of us should
Yeah.
choose one of those, and then we'll choose
First half Green Bay.
first half Green Bay. Okay.
Let's do Bills.
Bills minus 14. Okay. I'm gonna take the Rams minus 5.5. I think,
Yeah.
bro, off the fucking
Let's
cuff. That
lose.
shit sounds like Sam. I
Let's
don't think you should
lose.
throw no $10, $20 on that, bro.
Yeah.
I'll take
Let's
how
up.
about this? Place whatever you think is a normal, and then take some of my money on my winnings with you and double it up.
Okay.
Ooh.
I'm feeling these 3.
Rams, Packers, Bills. It's a big 3.
So like usually I think we do 30, so it's like technically 10 apiece. So do like 60 or 50.
All right, I got us. I got us.
Let's go, baby. Hell of a podcast as usual. We're feeling pretty good. Like I mentioned last week, I don't know if it was on air or off air. These like through week 4 and week 8, like 4 through 8 is just so tough for some of these spreads, man, because everyone's still trying to figure out the teams, what's gonna happen. The board did not look clear to me this week, but as more I looked at it, because I've been trying to look at it on like Monday night, Tuesday night, Wednesday night. We're recording on Thursday night, which has been different. Usually we record Wednesday nights. About 8 p.m. on Thursday for us on the Eastern time. I'm feeling good this week, and I think we're gonna have a fucking no one fade each other this week, so this is a new norm here. So
I
Sam
was
and
gonna
Tom,
start off by-
I couldn't do an edit where Sam and Tom clash.
I know that was honestly hype. Sam
not-
took the better last week, and honestly, I was kind of wishing we had just one pick against each other. So
I know.
I don't want to
Could have
force
been a
it, so
rivalry.
maybe next week. Who
Classic.
knows?
But yeah, great time, great podcast. Shouldn't be too long. It should be around the 30-minute mark per usual here, probably like 31 minutes, depending on. I've been trying to fit some special segments in, but it never just seems right because then it's pushing it to like 35 minutes or so. But 4 weeks in the book. When you guys are viewing this, it's about to be 5 weeks in the book. It's been a great season so far. We're all doing pretty good. I
Keep above 100.
have no
honestly.
complaints on my end, but as always, it's always right besides when we're wrong. And John's
John's mom.
mom.